Hey my loves, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go ahead and do so. And don't forget to press that notification bell so you can get weekly updates on all of my delicious recipes. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share. Let everybody know about Miss Jackie's cooking. Baby, we are going to make some delicious oven roasted barbecue chicken, okay? This is good, it's delicious, and I'm going to show you my way of making it. So delicious, so nice and just packed with flavor, okay? So here are ingredients. We have some chicken here. I had some quarter legs that I cut and I cleaned. Please clean your meats. Like I said, people will talk about you, and I'll also link below a video of how to clean your chicken, okay? We have some mojo marinade. We have some chicken bouillon flavor powder. We have some Italian seasoning, red pepper flakes, some sazon completo, complete seasoning, some black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. Okay, we have some green seasoning. I'll leave the link below for how to make some green seasoning. You gotta have that in your house, guys. We have some good old mustard. Okay, I think this is by great value. And we have some celery. And we have my favorite barbecue. So you can use whatever barbecue sauce you want. I wasn't gonna make it from scratch because I didn't feel like it. And we have some oil. All right, so guys, my meat has already been cleaned. Now what I'm doing right now is I'm making some slits in the chicken, and the reason why I'm making the slits in the chicken is because it will allow the marinade and all those seasonings to penetrate well into our meat. Okay, so that's what we're doing right now. Make some slits, a few slits on the front and the back, what have you. Okay, and my loves, the ingredients are listed in the description box below. Okay, I love barbecue. Is something that I really love. I love barbecue, especially when I make plenty of it and I don't have to cook the next day, because believe it or not, that's what I did with this, okay? I made it for 2 days because, again, there are times you just don't feel like cooking, okay? And it's okay because we're busy, you know? So that's what I did. All right, so now we're adding our green seasoning. And green seasoning, loves, I'm going to give you the base, but you can add so many other things to it, and it's a great base for cooking. It's used very well in the Latin community, the Haitians, and the rest of the Caribbean. Okay, so now we are adding our mojo marinade. You could find this in the supermarket, see the Spanish section of the supermarket. If you don't have that, you could use a little bit of lemon or lime juice. Okay, it's just as good. Or you could use sour orange as well in the bottle if you can't find the actual orange. Now we're going to add some mustard. Okay, and the mustard, what I like about mustard, it really, it allows all the flavors to stick on there, and it adds great flavor. Adds beautiful flavor. Okay, so now we're going to add our chicken bouillon flavor powder. Okay. And guys, don't be afraid to season your food. Okay, that's something you shouldn't be afraid to do. We're adding some onion powder. Don't be afraid to season your food. It is very important. You don't want your food to taste bland. I will leave the measurements down, so don't worry about it. Now we're adding some garlic powder. A lot of times I'll be watching these cooking shows and all they do is add salt and pepper, and I'm looking at them like, I don't get it. Like, you know, but again, to each their own. Now we're adding some black pepper. The measurements for the black pepper will be left below. If you want more, add more. If you want less, add less, okay? We're adding some red pepper flakes. Okay. Now we're adding our Italian seasoning. I love this because it has everything. It has rosemary, if I'm not mistaken, basil, oregano, thyme. So that's what I like about it. Okay, and now I'm adding some complete seasoning. I love to add complete seasoning because again it has everything in it, but of course the base of it is not heavily salted. Again, I have my if you want to add what you call that, adobo, go ahead. I don't really care for adobo. I really don't. So now, my loves, we are going to mix this together. If you want to use a spoon, fine, but I'm using my hands. God gave me these hands, so I'm going to use them to ensure everything is well penetrated into this chicken. Make sure your hands are nice and clean. Go up under the nails, okay? Come on now. Okay, so now I'm just massaging each piece of chicken, ensuring all those flavors are well incorporated. As you can see, I'm lifting the skin. Well, you're going to see it. Where I'm going to lift the skin and I'm going to rub that marinade. Like you can see right now, I'm going to make sure I'm put that marinade right under. Make sure, don't just put it on the skin and get up in there. You know what I'm saying? Lift that skin. Go up in them slits. Marinate that bad boy. Don't be afraid. Talk to it. Let it know you're its friend. Season it. Come on now. We don't want no bland food over here. Okay? See all them slits? I mean, look at all that. That's why we did the slits, so all that flavor could be, well, we're going to ensure that the flavor is penetrated into the chicken. Get up inside them grooves. That's right, baby. You know, food is just not, you know, I mean, it depends on where your heart is, but I know for me, food is not just throwing something together, but it's an art for me. It's a passion for me. So when you're cooking like this, or if you're eating food from me, or if I'm showing you something, know that it's coming from a deep place. It's coming from my heart because of my passion for it. It's coming. You're tasting a bit of my history. You're tasting, you know, it's a story I'm telling you. You know, you're learning a lot about me. So that's what cooking is to me. So, you know, again, lift those skins up, get that marinade up under there, then put it back on. Don't just season the skin and that's it. Okay, so this is our seasoned chicken. We're going to put that in the refrigerator. Let it marinate for 2 hours. Okay, and or overnight, covered. And we're going to get this bad boy together. Okay, loves. So now, as you can see, I laid some celery down. I just love the flavor of celery, and not only that, but it acts like a bed. So I'm just laying my chicken in this pan on top of the celery, which is acting as a bed, and that's going to contribute beautiful flavor. If you want, you could also add some onions under here if you want, whatever tickles your fancy. Because the secret is here, we want flavor we want to extract as much flavor everywhere as possible. And celery, I've gained a lot of respect for celery, you know, and I've noticed that it does definitely contribute to a lot of good flavor. Okay, and guys, I have my oven preheating on a 375-degree temperature, okay? Because I want the chicken to roast in the oven, you know? So this is our chicken right here, and I'm taking the rest of all that seasoning, baby, and I'm putting it right on top. Oh no, baby. We're gonna put some flavor in this chicken tonight. You hear me? Okay. Get all those seasonings, bathe that baby, and it's gonna keep the chicken moist too. Okay, because we're gonna bake this uncovered. Okay, we're doing this uncovered, and no, you're not gonna have no dry chicken. So take that bad boy, 375 degrees. This is after a half an hour. I drain this, the broth from the chicken, as you can see. I'm not gonna throw that away because I'm gonna make some rice with that. Okay, so just drain it after half an hour, and what we're going to do now, we're going to put it back in the oven. Okay. And we're going to allow it to continue to roast nicely in the oven. And I'll show you the next step. Okay, so I took it back out again after another half an hour. Okay, it's starting to get some beautiful color on our chicken. Okay, some beautiful crispiness is starting to go. But what I'm going to do now, I need y'all to understand, I'm going to add some oil, just a little drizzle of some oil on the top. And what that's going to do is going to make that skin nice and crispy. It's going to crisp it up, okay? And it's also going to keep it moist as well. So just add a little oil on your chicken. Okay, I didn't do it in the beginning because, of course, this was going to drain a lot of water. But now is the perfect time to drizzle some oil on top of your chicken to crisp up that skin. Just like that. We don't need a ton of oil, just a little bit on that skin to get it going. Okay, so we put it back in the oven, and as you can see, the color and the skin has crisped up. Okay, and now we're going to start turning our chicken. Okay, because now we want the other side to get some color as well. Okay, and as you're flipping them, my loves, okay, you're also going to drizzle a little bit of oil on that side too. Okay, you don't have to, but do it. As you can see, I took a little piece to taste. Okay, so we did that, got the color on that side. Now we're adding our barbecue sauce. Sorry guys, I didn't feel like making no barbecue sauce from scratch, but I promise you one day I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so I'm adding that sauce on. Okay, and I'm using the back of a spoon because I couldn't find my brush to brush it on. But I'm going to flip this back on the back. This is the bottom part anyway. So we're going to put some sauce on that. Okay, using the back of a spoon, it's just as good. No worries. Okay, now we took it back out. I let it put it up there for another 10 minutes, then I take it back out. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the chicken on its top side with the skin. Okay, and now I'm going to put my amount of sauce. Now you can put as much sauce as you like. Okay, just make sure you cover it. Some people love a lot of sauce. Okay, and some people don't like a lot of sauce. They like it just a little faint of the barbecue sauce. But me, I like it in between. Okay, I love it in between. I don't want to see the sauce dripping, but I like it. I want to see it. It's gotta be pronounced to me. So now we just turn that over, and I'm gonna put my amount of sauce on there. Again, you put as much sauce as you want. And it's gained such beautiful color, and it smelled fantastic in my kitchen. Let me tell you. Okay, so now we're putting our barbecue sauce. And I ate the celery too, guys. Let me tell you, after that celery is cooked, I don't throw it away. I eat it. You know, it's good. Okay, so now we're using the back of a spoon again to ensure. I usually leave it in there for an extra 5 to 8 minutes. If you want it to be a little bit more drier, then leave it in there a little bit more. If you want the sauce to be a little bit more drier, okay? But at this point, we'll leave it in there for another, 5 to 8 minutes, and our chicken will basically be done. As you can see, I'm trying to get every ounce of sauce out of that bottle here, making sure every nook and cranny has a good amount of barbecue sauce. Now we're going to put it back in the oven. Okay, see how nice and barbecued I did that? I'm going to put it back in the oven now, 5 to 8 minutes, and here we go. Doesn't that look good? Baby, baby, baby. That's some good oven roasted barbecue chicken, baby, right here. Okay, I'm serve that with some rice. Hey, you can serve this with whatever you want. You could have a salad with it. I don't know, cornbread, whatever y'all do. I just showed y'all how to make the barbecue chicken. Okay, so my job there is done. So you can serve it with whatever tickles your fancy. Okay? I'm just fixing my husband's plate here. As you can see, give him a couple of legs here. Okay, and it's so juicy, guys, and a lot of times people feel they have to cover the chicken. No, it didn't come out dry. My chicken is nice and moist. Trust, okay? Trust and believe. My chicken is nice and moist. And that leftover broth that you saw that I had, I made the rice with it. Okay, look at that. I have barbecue heat on my face. But, guys, it's so delicious. Beautiful flavor. Have been penetrated into this, and I can't wait for you all to try this recipe. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Don't forget to like my page. Please give me a thumbs up. Let everybody know about Miss Jackie's cooking, okay? And I need you all to do one thing, and that's eat, love, and pray, okay? Until next time, my loves.